we can automate software development process using agentic workflows. The truth is, code doesn't start with an IDE or a terminal. It starts with a message from someone needing a feature or reporting a bug. So I wanted to see how far that message could go if it had real software development workflow behind it. Could a Slack feature request become a reviewable pull request? That's what this video and project is about. So I built a project called Slack 2PR, and the idea is simple. You would chat with a bot on Slack, describe a feature or a bug, and get back with a GitHub pull request. So the project is a Hexabot project, and in it I developed a custom AI action, which is an AI coding agent. It leverages the TanStack AI library in order to spin AI coding agents in sandboxes. So you will find the link to the GitHub repo of the project in the description. And the way we would run it is using the command npm run dev, as we usually do with any node project. So once the project starts, we would go to the localhost 3000, and we will inspect the workflow that I built. So the workflow is quite simple. Initially, it will classify the intent to see if we would like to fix a bug, answer a question, or develop a feature. So for the first branch, it will investigate the issue or the bug, and then report that back to the end user. And then there's a condition that checks if the user would like to fix it or not. And if it's the case, it would open a PR for the fix. For the other branches, we would have a second branch, which is about answering questions about the code base. And then the third branch is about implementing a feature. So this one is quite similar to a typical cascade software development lifecycle, where we have an agent, a loop over an agent that will gather requirements, and then another agent that would plan for the implementation. For this case, it's about React project, so it would plan what React components needs to be implemented, and then it will loop over an agent to summarize the plan and then implement the project component by component. And finally, there's other two AI coding agents. The first one will implement unit tests for each component, and then the last one will open a PR. So I have used OpenCode as an AI coding agent, and then I used also Google AI as a LLM model. So let's give it a shot. So I'll ask it to build a React project that is a website. So it will be a landing page for a resume of a web freelance developer whose name is John Doe. So initially, it will classify the intent and it will route to the AI coding agent or the AI agent that will gather requirements. So it's asking me about the design style. I'll pick modern and minimalist. Now it's asking me about the content. I'll maybe choose the bio, projects, and contact. Now it's asking me about which library I would like to use, so I'll go for Tailwind CSS. All right, so now it should be handing over the work to the planner, so that we plan which component we would like to implement. Sometimes it would take some time to do the work, which is totally normal. So it depends on the number of iterations or steps the AI model needs to perform. All right, now it will summarize the plan and announce it. Okay. And here it should be looping over the AI coding agent responsible for the implementation. So it will implement one component at a time. And this could be useful, especially if you would use a smaller model and you want to get the best out of that model. So you would divide the work into smaller chunks. So now it has built the bio component, projects component, and everything is running in a sandbox, so we can inspect the Docker container that is running the harness. We will find that the project is sitting in a folder called workspace, and we can find here that the components are added to the SRC folder. All right, now it's implementing the fourth component. All right, now all the components are built. Now it's the turn of the AI coding agent responsible for writing unit tests. Now it should be adding unit test files for each component. So all good. All right, now finally it gets to the point where it will open a pull request on GitHub. So I already created a GitHub repo for this project and configured my personal token, so it would have access to that. So each AI coding agent has specific options you need to configure in order to perform the task. So here we have the prompt, the system prompt, the repo configuration, the type of harness, whether it's OpenCode, Codex, Claude Code, and yeah, it's all good. Now we can check our pull request. So I'll open that in a different tab, and we can see that it already built the project for us. So I'll go ahead and maybe merge this one. And as a final step, we will test the workflow using Slack so that it would be integrated with what we are doing. So here I'll ask it to describe the code base for me. All right, so the code base is a React front-end application written in TypeScript. Here it's listing what are the components, the styling using Tailwind, etc. As a final step, let's check the repo. So I cloned it locally and it's called Slack 2PR resume. So I'll pull the main since I merged the pull request. And I'll try to run npm run dev just to see how it looks. So there's a missing script here, which is dev. I also didn't do a npm install. So I'll just copy this and go back to Slack and say that please help me fix this issue. All right, so now it summarized it. Like the dev is not in the script, so I'll ask it to fix it. Oh, good. Now we have a PR for the fix. So I'll go ahead and open the PR, review it, and we should see that there's a script for dev and build, and that's awesome. So I'll merge that. And then I'll go back here and pull the main branch again. And then do a npm install and npm run dev. And let's check the output. All right, now it's giving me the output, but I think there's some issue. And I can again revert back to the bot and ask it to fix the tailwind or the styling. So let's go ahead. So there's an issue with the styling. The page doesn't contain any style, any CSS. Okay, so it didn't configure Tailwind, so I'll ask it to fix it. Right, we have another pull request. Okay, let's merge it and try again, and I hope it works this time. So I'll do a git pull origin main, npm install, and then npm run dev. And let's hope we have, yes. So now we have a freelance web developer landing page. I hope you liked the demo. I'll put everything in the description, the project GitHub repo, the link to the documentation of TanStack AI, links to OpenCode and Google AI. So yeah, let me hear your thoughts on this in the comments, and see you